Hey everyone, Steve here with part 2 of my work in progress on the FF-X7 core fighter. Now this is the 1/35th scale kit by Bandai as part of the UC hard graph line. You can see that upside down. So I gotta apologize for not being too active in uploading updates on this kit. To be honest, I haven't gotten much done. I've kind of just been chipping away at it over here on the side. And also I've been really busy with doing summer things, and I took a short vacation not too long ago, so I'm trying to get caught up on things. Where we last left off, we were assembling this figure, and we got him mostly assembled. As you can see, I've drilled a little hole in his foot so you can stick in a little toothpick to hold him so I can paint him later on. We've got the other figures assembled as well. We've got the pilot Amuro and the standing Amuro. And once this guy gets fully painted, I'll epoxy this helmet into place there. So I'm going to paint those separate. We've got Sayla. I kind of screwed up her alignment a little bit. Her hand's supposed to be like up into her hair there. I didn't align that very well, so it's up to her cheek. Oops. But she stands pretty well, I believe. Last time I checked. Kinda well. I am planning to do a little diorama base for this kit once I finish it. And I'll probably just tack these guys down. Here we've got the cockpit, which Amuro can kind of sit into. It's a little hard to get into, but he fits. Yeah, the alignment's not very great on him either. And I'm going to show you guys right now a little trick. If you have little rough edges and stuff that you want to clean up, there's a way to do it, or kind of hide it, conceal it, kind of. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some surface primer, and I got to mix this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint some of the surface primer on the joints where I connected them. And what that's going to do is it's going to fill in any seam gaps or any rough spots where it was difficult to get in there with sandpaper and smooth out. And what that's going to do is just going to give a better appearance, a more smooth surface. So, let's see if I can't get a little bit of primer and show you guys. And if it was really bad, I'd kind of like fill it with primer, but these aren't too bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush on a little bit. Just to smooth those out. And I think that's good for him. I don't know how well you guys can actually tell, but it just looks a little bit smoother. And I do plan to just prime this whole thing anyways, so just by adding a few layers of primer on those like rough spots, you can kind of smooth them out without having to get in there with sandpaper and really make them look nice. So that's one little tip. And I decided to light this kit. Here we have the control panel, and you can see I've got 3 little surface mount LEDs in there. They're all different colors, which creates a very nice effect. I did some very minor modifications, and basically I'll just be able to slide this in here and just glue it in once it's all in place. What I'm going to do now is, since these are all on different voltages, I gotta get some resistors in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie all the positive wires together up here and just turn that into a single wire. I can just run through the rest, and then I need to use a bit of PC board and tack on my resistors, and then tack on the negative wires for those LEDs so that they go to the right resistor. And once that is done, I've kind of figured out how this all goes together. But basically there's a piece under here, not sure exactly which one it is, but there's room enough for a board like this to kind of rest under there, and I'll be able to run the wire out back here. So that's how that's going to work. So I need to get that into place, and I could, once I get that all soldered up, I can show you guys what this looks like, because it's pretty awesome. And I've got a board there. I'm still kind of tweaking the resistance, but that's how that looks. It's a pretty good brightness, but the voltage is only at 3.4 volts, and I was planning to use 5 volts, and that would be way too bright in my opinion, so still tweaking it. We'll get that into place. So that looks pretty awesome. I could always put like a regulator or something, or find like a 3-volt supply, but we'll see. I could always also add some resistance above this guy anyways, chop it down a little bit. So that's it for tonight. Getting tired, and I'll try to upload this and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.